Hey everyone, it's Coach Jordan and Coach Alejandra back for another week of the Google Classroom. This week we're going to play a game called bowling putting, and we'll teach you how to play that in a couple minutes. You can refer back to our list of materials that you'll need to set this up indoors. As with each of our videos, we're going to start with our golf fundamentals. So we're going to talk about get ready to swing first. You can look at Alejandra's grip. She is a right-handed golfer, so her right hand is on the bottom, left hand is on top, and her hands are touching. We want to make sure that we don't have a split grip where our hands are apart. We do want those hands to be touching, and you can rotate this grip left low, right high, whatever you want to do that's most comfortable for you. When we talk about her setup, Alejandra's demonstrating the A that her legs make with her club. She will also demonstrate the Y that her arms and the club make so that when we putt, we keep that Y and A shape. She also is doing a great job of aligning her body and aiming her club face at one of her targets. So make sure you're selecting a target before each shot. And then with our setup, you'll see this blue line. We will use that to demonstrate distance control in a couple of minutes. All right, so our first round of putting bowling, we're gonna play a game where the tennis balls are really close together. That's gonna be our first round. It's probably the easiest. Another modification is to use cups, or we'll show you in a few minutes how you can use tees for this activity. As a reminder, that blue line is there for distance response. So Alejandra's gonna go ahead and hit her first putt, aiming at one of her targets. She hit the orange one first, so she gets to remove the one orange ball and grab her golf ball to take back with her. So the goal in putting or bowling is typically to smash all of the bowling pins at once. For putting, we just want to hit one at a time. So Alejandra hit the blue one first. She's going to pull that blue one. She can set that purple one back in place. Now this time Alejandra's going to hit one of those and it's going to go past the blue line. So we're going to demonstrate that and explain the rule for hitting past the blue line. So she missed, which is perfectly fine. What she's going to do is grab one of the tennis balls that she originally hit out and she's going to put it back on her game board. You will do this every single time that you cross that blue line with your golf ball up to the 10 original tennis balls. So you will never add more than 10 tennis balls. Great job controlling her speed that time. You can do this under time, so give yourself 60 seconds, or you can see how many golf balls it takes you to knock out all 10. For this version of the activity, we've got it set up where the tennis balls are further apart. This is a modification you can make that will actually make this game a little bit more difficult. So Alejandra's gonna try a couple shots just to show you guys. Good, so she will pull that orange ball. Her speed was great. We still have that blue line in play just in case she hits the ball just a little bit too hard. So the last modification we've got in the event that you don't have tennis balls or don't want to use cups or any other materials, we do have it set up for tees. So instead of setting up all 10, we set up just 6. As you may notice throughout playing, if you hit it relatively hard or hit on a certain line, you may knock over more than one tee, and having 10 of them set up would knock them over quite often. So we've got 6 set up, and Alejandra's going to try that. Nice job. Again, this is one that's going to make it even more difficult. Spreading out the tennis balls made it challenging, but now you've got them spread out and they're a much smaller target. And then finally, we do still have that blue line in play for pace. So she's going to put that one tee back.